Good morning, everybody. I am out here on the river. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Woo. So yesterday I had a job opportunity that fell through. It's my second job opportunity within the past week that has fell through. So I feel a little bit discouraged right now. I've grounded myself. Being at the river just puts me back into a place of gratefulness. I'm kind of glad that that last job opportunity didn't work out, just because I think it would be a really stressful work situation. And I'm just trusting that there is something that's gonna come along and actually work out for me. You know, it always does. I cried a little bit this morning. I was really positive about it yesterday because it was a job out near the coast, and it just turned into a beach day. Say hi to Indy, everybody. And Gus is over here. Gus. Oh, I'm not gonna. Oh, I'll bother you a little bit. Oh god, everybody loves Gus. Yesterday was also Gus's first trip to the beach, so that was super cool. He almost got taken away by a wave like twice. Oh my god. Encouragement for anybody else out there who is struggling financially. I have like $6. Thankfully, I have mostly full tank of gas, but I don't know how I'm gonna make this money. I'm definitely feeling a little bit of a low right now, even in my gratefulness for being here in this beautiful fucking place. I'm not really afraid. I think I'm just kind of frustrated that I feel like life just pushes me to the end of everything I have, even when I use my money wisely, even when I use my time wisely, even when I work my ass off to make that. It's just like I get pushed to the end of everything that I have, and then the universe brings it in, and it's kind of a cycle that is a little bit frustrating sometimes. I learn a lot of lessons. I've learned to be very, very frugal and good with my money, better with my money than I've ever been. So there's a lot of positive lessons that I've gained from this, but it's kind of becoming a cycle that I'm kind of getting tired of, and I would like to be more in a place of financial stability rather than this constant wondering where it's going to come from. Yeah, just a little bit of frustration, but encouragement towards anybody who's going through something similar, whether you're looking for a job or you're just struggling financially or in any way. Like, I totally get how it is, but I believe that good things are coming for us. I genuinely believe that. I'm a very blessed person. I'm a very lucky person, and I have a big trust system with the universe on things that do or don't work out for me. I trust that I am in alignment with perfect timing, that I am in alignment with things that are best for me, the best opportunities. So right now, in this period of kind of being frustrated and discouraged, I'm just reminding myself to trust in the provisions that the universe, that God always brings for me, that I am divinely taken care of and guided. So yeah, just that's where I'm at today, guys, but I'm super fucking enjoying being in this river spot. So I came out to my car. It was getting a little cold at the river. So some things that I do when I'm feeling really discouraged by life. First of all, brushing my teeth. Brushing my teeth in the morning, especially on days that I'm feeling kind of low, honestly is like, it's such a simple habit to create, and I used to be horrible about it. I hated brushing my teeth. It was the first thing to go out the window when I was feeling depressed or down or discouraged or anxious or whatever. I would just not brush my teeth. But yeah, brushing your teeth, doing something really simple like brushing your teeth or washing your face, doing the minimal self-care is okay when you're feeling kind of low and discouraged. Like, just take it easy on yourself. Just be gentle with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be compassionate and be really patient with yourself. So that's my first tip for what I do. Drinking enough water is a big one. Staying hydrated, taking care of my body, eating good foods, putting nutrients in. Today I got a kombucha, which is like a special treat. I just got my food stamps today, so I don't have a lot of money, but I have food stamps and I have food in my car, so I feel pretty blessed for that. Another thing I do is I try to recognize and look around at what I have or what's going on in my life and find the things that I can feel grateful for. Another thing I do is I go somewhere really pretty. I go somewhere outside. Go outside. Move your body. Sometimes when I'm feeling down or discouraged, I'll try to dance. Today I am feeling really tired. Going to the beach is like revitalizing and also exhausting, and I did a bunch of dancing yesterday, so I'm a little bit more low energy today. I also got drunk last night, so my body is just mellowing out today. So dance, move if you feel like you can, or just inspire yourself to do a little bit of movement, a little walk, a little nature walk, or outside, whatever. That always puts things into a brighter perspective for me, just looking at nature and being so grateful for all of the beautiful places that I'm surrounded by. It's actually really, really encouraging to me. Sometimes when I feel low, I like to actually go through my stuff and just be like, wow, look at all these beautiful things that I own. Like spending time with my crystals, spending time meditating. A big one for me when I'm feeling discouraged or down is writing positive affirmations. Sometimes I will listen to positive affirmations. There is a lady who does chakra affirmations on Spotify. Her name is Andrea. If I can, I will post the link in my description to this. She is my favorite affirmations person. I listen to her almost every single day. Today, instead, I just wrote affirmations. I didn't listen to them. I think I'm a little bit sensitive to sound right now. Was socializing a lot yesterday, so I'm kind of a little bit more internal and enjoying the silence and the sounds of nature. I really try to just say positive things to myself and recognize the areas that I have grown already and healed so much. For instance, I might not have a lot of money right now. I'm abundant in many other ways, but I am also so much wiser with my money than I used to be. I use my money very wisely. I don't just splurge on unnecessary things anymore. I do really love thrift shopping, but I don't thrift shop very often just because most of the time my money has other priorities. I also started giving back recently, 10%. I was raised in the church to give 10% of my paychecks back like to the church, and I do believe it's actually very beneficial to give like 3 to 10% to some type of charity, something that you want to support that is helpful to other people. I actually chose to send my 10% to some of my nomad friends because they also support a community of people, of other homeless people, nomads, street kids. So I enjoy supporting them. And I recently just started doing this again after years of not doing the 10% thing anymore. So it is a habit that I do highly recommend. You don't have to do the full 10%, but I do recommend giving like 3% of what you make back. I think it puts out a good energy, an abundance energy. It comes from an abundance mindset when you can give back and be like, you know what, this is gonna come back to me tenfold. So I'm recognizing all these beautiful financial habits that I've created over the years, even though I might be struggling financially a little bit still. I'm actually doing really fucking good. And another thing that I do is I try to talk to or spend time with people that fill up my cup. Not people who drain me. I try to separate myself from energies, peoples, and places that make me feel more drained, especially when I'm feeling discouraged, I try to talk to and spend time with people who fill up my cup, people who energize, people who fill me with love and peace and joy and just uplift me. So I think I'm gonna actually drive to another river spot, something that I do find very uplifting. Like, I don't know, maybe this is out of pocket, but does anybody else feel like when you see somebody that's super sexy, you just like, it improves your mood immensely? Like, I genuinely believe that beautiful things can help improve your mood. And I believe that beautiful people can help improve your mood too, like, especially when they have a good heart. My energy is starting to raise already from having a nice meditation station at the river. So let's hop to the next river. So I came down to the river. It's beautiful down here. There is quite a bit of algae, so I'm definitely not letting my dogs swim in there. But I just want to encourage anybody who's going through anything to be gentle with yourself. I really encourage resting. If you're discouraged, honestly, I think that sometimes just allowing your body and your mind some rest and some peace is really beneficial to helping encourage and uplift you, just letting yourself get that good rest in. I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of my day. The sun is about to set. I'll figure out where I'm gonna park for tonight. So today is actually the day after I filmed those videos. I've officially lost my shit. Tired of being in this cycle. And sometimes it feels like no matter how much work I put into myself and into my life, no matter how hard I work, no matter what I do, like, I change, but it looks like nothing around me is changing. It is so fucking discouraging. So this is a part of the process for me of how I process when I do feel really down or discouraged or overwhelmed. I lose my shit. You know, I do the positivity thing, the upliftment, and I lose my shit every time. I lose my shit, and I usually feel better afterwards. We'll see how long it takes today for me to move through this, but I know it's gonna pass and just kind of get really angry and scream at my life. So yeah, I encourage you guys to lose your shit in healthy ways. Please don't take it out on other people. Yeah, so now I'm headed back up to my tiny house. I don't know how it's gonna work out, but it's gonna work out. It's gonna be alright. But right now I feel really fucking discouraged. Not just by this one situation, but kind of by my whole life. I kind of yelled at Indy this morning and Gus. I feel really bad when I do that. I'm a very gentle person, but sometimes I get really overwhelmed, and my dogs definitely see the worst of it. I don't like to be around people when I'm like this at all. I cry a lot, and I yell at my life a lot. Thankfully, my dogs love me immensely, and I'm generally a very calm, gentle person, so I know that it doesn't make me a bad dog mom just because I lost my shit a little bit. I hope that things improve for me very soon. I know it'll be okay. I'm just really frustrated that I keep having to be in this place, because I work really hard on myself and really hard on being stable mentally, emotionally, and financially, and then it just looks like I've made no progress sometimes. But it's gonna be alright. I hope anybody out there who's going through similar stuff, just know that you're not alone, and I hope that maybe some of this encouraged you. I'm not feeling very encouraged myself right now. I feel like shit about the position that I'm in right now. I hope that things improve for all of us, and I hope that you have a beautiful day full of love and peace and just surprise blessings and miracles, because We both need that. We both deserve that. So I am back at the tiny house. I haven't really shown you guys what it looks like, so I'm gonna show you in this video. It is so beautiful. So this is the little house that I'm getting to live in, and this is my view from the little house. I am feeling a lot better being back here. I did definitely freak out today, and still feeling a little bit down, but at the same time, honestly, being back here just feels very uplifting in itself. I'm really grateful to be living here right now, especially because I am struggling so much financially that if you've lived out of your vehicle, you probably know this. It ends up costing a lot in gas money just to live out of your vehicle, unless you're living like staying on BLM land for longer periods of time. Right now I'm just really grateful that I have a house that I can stay in that is private and that gives me the space I need from people, just my alone time. I really love my alone time, so it is very soothing right now to the anxiety that I've been dealing with the past couple of days. Very soothing, because I know that I just refilled my fridge. My fridge is full. Fruits, vegetables, bread. I got some flour so I can make my own pancakes. I got chocolate chips. I have everything I need, honestly, to probably stay here for even 2 more weeks if I have to. I'm hoping that I get a job before that, because I do have bills that I would like to pay on time, but we will see what happens. Like right now, I'm like, you know what? I don't know how I'm gonna make this happen. I don't know how I'm gonna bring a new job into my life. I don't know when this next opportunity is gonna come, but for another couple weeks, I'm probably good to not even like leave this spot, and I don't have to spend any more money. So that in itself is a huge fucking blessing. I'm really fucking grateful to be staying here, and just the peace out here is helping a lot. So if you're watching this video and you've dealt with homelessness, or you are dealing with homelessness, I understand how that feels, the anxiety, or even just dealing with financial insecurity. Like, I completely understand that, and honestly, I guarantee that there are things in your life that you can be grateful for. I don't like to hear that all the time, because sometimes I feel like I need to just let myself freak out a little bit and feel those intense negative emotions. Like, you gotta let yourself face that too. But there is always something to be grateful for in life, and I know the anxiety and the being disappointed or discouraged can really fucking get you down, but if you remain in that state, it's gonna just be draining towards yourself. And I highly encourage you to find the positive that is going on in your life, just so you do not stay stuck in that place of being so deeply discouraged that it turns into despair, and then it becomes a life-controlling emotion. Like, I've been in that state for years. Honestly, I'm 28, and I would say that I spent most of my life in that mental state, and now I will do anything I can to pull myself out of that, just because I want to enjoy my life to the fullest. I do not want to stay in this dense, sticky, icky energy of just feeling discouraged and down about my life and ungrateful. Like, it's okay, freak out. If you need to freak out, freak the fuck out, man. Get it out of your system, and then find the things to be grateful for. I realize that not everybody gets this situation that I'm in right now, with this little house and the solitude, and just, I feel so blessed for this. That is a big thank you, universe. That is a big fucking thank you, universe. So that's what I'm gonna focus on right now. Honestly, I had a feeling this morning that once I got back here and just started unpacking and taking my stuff out and put it back into the place that it sits in the house while I stay here, that it was gonna encourage me, and it already has. I have a fridge that works. My food's gonna last for a while. That is a leisure. I have an amazing, beautiful view. I have 2 cute puppies. I have a 4Runner that is driving well. It does need a little TLC, but you know what, it's gonna be okay because I have a place to park it, and I have a bed up there. I have all of these beautiful things that honestly, after being homeless for so long, makes me even more grateful to have a situation like this that I'm getting to stay in, even if I am struggling financially, because honestly, my situation is prime for the financial situation that I am in, and so for that, I am grateful. I hope that this video is encouraging to anybody that watched it, watching me go through my little ups and downs and all of that. So this is how I deal with discouragement, guys. Feeling really down on myself. I used to be stuck in that energy for months, years at a time, and now honestly, sometimes I can be in that energy for a couple weeks, but it usually doesn't even last longer than a day or two anymore. I work really hard on pulling myself out of that space and finding things to be grateful for, positive affirmations, literally all the things that I listed, from the going in a pretty spot to giving my body probiotics to whatever it was. Everything that I showed in this are all important steps to me to process the feeling of discouragement and disappointment and move out of it into a brighter mentality, because if I'm not going to be working for a little while and not going to be moving for a little while, I might as well spend that time in a grateful mental state and feeling good about myself and good about my life to the best that I can. Like, I'm still feel a little pang in my heart even when I say that, because I definitely was beating myself up pretty bad today on the ride up, and I don't like to belittle myself that badly anymore. I used to do it consistently all the time. I've grown out of that a lot, but today it turned a little bit onto it, and I'm glad to be here right now in a peaceful place where I can just love on myself, because my heart's still definitely hurting a little bit from how I feel about myself right now. I will say it is still something that I am working through. It is something that I have worked a lot through, not comparing my worth to my financial status. I know a lot of people do this, and I feel like I do very, very good at not projecting that onto other people, you know, like not defining them by their financial status, but it is something that I still struggle with in myself. I think I'm just gonna do some things that I enjoy today. I hope that you guys have a really good day. Maybe I'll cry some more. We'll see. Anyway, have a great day, guys, and thank you for watching my channel.